I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. And we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Hey guys, we just had the big Nintendo Direct last night and we got a bunch of Zelda information. Fortunately, we're not going to get any new information on the sequel to Breath of the Wild till later this year, which kind of sucks. But we did get a bunch of brand new information on Zelda games coming to the Switch. Before I get into all that stuff, I'll give you a second, hit that sub button. This video is for my subscribers. Alright, let's get into it. First, we are getting a port of Skyward Sword, and it's going to be the HD version coming to the Switch. Very exciting, very exciting. But what's most exciting for me is these beauties, these brand new Joy-Cons. They just look so amazing. The right takes after the Master Sword, the left takes after the Hylian Shield. I haven't bought a new pair of Joy-Cons since I bought the Switch all the way back in 2017. I mean, I did get a new pair when I sent them into Nintendo and for drifting, but that doesn't really count, right? But this will be my first new pair and I'm so excited to get them. Just look how beautiful these are. I mean, they're stunning. Just look. They are perfect. I can't imagine a better pair of Joy-Cons. I mean, their colors are great insignias on them. They're not too flashy. They're just perfect. I can't wait to play all of Skyward Sword with these beauties in my hands. They are really stunning. I haven't been this smitten or in love with Joy-Cons ever. I've never seen a pair of Joy-Cons where I was like, I need those. But these Skyward Sword Zelda Joy-Cons, I need them. Give them to me. Give them to me right now. So let's talk about Skyward Sword. So this is going to be a brand new port. Looks like they took the graphics, put that little HD fairy dust on them, and made the game look a lot better. The graphics definitely look cleaner. They're not as foggy, they're not as they're much smoother, so that's really great. And then something else that people are going to be very happy about is they redid the controls. They're not required to be motion controls anymore. Now you could play with the right little switch. You could kind of do the sword that way. It doesn't look that comfortable to do that, but I'm definitely going to have to play both versions, handheld and with the motion controls, and really see what works better. I do love the Pro Controller, so it's going to be hard for me to go from Joy-Con to a controller and back and forth. I have a feeling once I get comfortable playing with motion controls, I'll just play this game totally in motion controls. Also, small fact, I never had a Wii U, so Skyward Sword is the one game I never played. This is a brand new Zelda game. Guys, I mean a brand new Zelda game this year, and I cannot wait. A lot of people have been saying oh, since this new HD version came out, maybe Nintendo isn't doing any sort of celebration for the 35th anniversary of Zelda. And I think you're wrong. I think there's still a lot of opportunities to release the two Nintendo 64 games, and they also have Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. So there's two collections they could probably release. And now let's get to the elephant in the room, and let's talk about the sequel to Breath of the Wild. So they did say that development is going very smoothly, but unfortunately they don't have anything to show right now. I'm sure if they wanted to, they could, but they're saving this game. And then they said we'll have more information later this year, which is a good thing and a bad thing. So does that mean that come this summer they're going to show off the game and it's going to come out holiday season? Or does that mean it's going to, show some more information towards the end of the year? It's going to be a 2022 title. Really tough to say, but I am really hoping, fingers crossed, that they're going to show off more of this game around June, July, around E3 time, and this is still going to be a holiday game, and they're still going to have a big blowout for 2021 for Zelda, for their big 35th anniversary. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity here for them to really go crazy. This Direct yesterday, they showed up a lot of games for the first half of the year and a few teasers for later on. They did say that Splatoon 2 is coming out in 2022. So if Zelda is actually coming out in 2022, why wouldn't they just say it? Anyway, guys, what do you think? Are you going to be picking up these Joy-Cons right away? Are you excited for the port of Skyward Sword HD? Are you going to be picking it up? And most importantly to me personally, when do you think Breath of the Wild 2 is going to come out? 2021 or 2022? Let me know right down in the comment section. I'll be sure to get back to you guys. I'm so amped to pick up these Joy-Cons. Oh man. I also have a Patreon. You can find out right here. You can have your name like my man Aaron Morris for $1 a month. Really cheap. Try to make it cheap as possible. Anyway, guys, I am Turbo Jesse. I'll see you on the flip side.